you. Okay, normal questions. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Should I turn up the microphone? Perhaps I'll turn it up a little bit. It's way above me now. I'm going to wait for confirmation that people can hear and see me, because nothing worse than when you're talking and nobody's listening. Although there might be nobody listening already. I don't know. Who's to say? Who the heck is to say? So, hard to hear, low volume. Okay, one sec. Is that better? Is that better now? Can you hear me now? I could move the mic down a little bit. Actually, I can move the mic down, assuming that I don't drop it on my face. Well, that will be bad. It's probably super loud right now. Everybody who's joining the stream now, please enjoy my Mickey Mouse sweater. Okay, one sec. Okay, is that better? Can we hear me better? You sound good. Can hear. Hopefully the mic doesn't come crashing down, because that 100% did happen before we left, when we went on vacation to Disney. Here's my newest Mickey Mouse sweater, or I guess Disney sweater. It's Halloween. And Jeff and I also got matching Halloween Donald shirts. You'll love to see it. So just so everybody knows, the chat for YouTube is much tinier than the chat for Twitch. So if you see me doing this, it's because I can't see. But hi everybody, nice to see you. It feels like you probably don't feel like we've been away for long, but we were away at Disney for 2 full weeks. So we filmed one video since we got back, but other than that, we haven't done like anything. And when we came back, we had a hurricane. So Hurricane Lee hit here and it knocked our power out for almost 5 days. So we had nothing. It was crazy. But it's back now. All is well. Just a few trees down in the backyard, NBD, no big deal. The girl that refuses to wear her glasses. Well, if my glasses were like magnifying glasses, they might be able to help in this situation. We could chat all in cap. Everybody start yelling. That would be awesome. So another thing, we went to Disney. Jeff's not here with me tonight because he had to go to a work party or something. I don't know what they're doing, to be honest. He said he was eating pizza. So you know it's a work party when there's pizza involved. I did something really exciting this week. I can't tell you all of the details quite yet, but I did quit my job yesterday. I'm still there for 2 weeks, but I officially quit my full-time job. I am going to another full-time job in the board game industry, so I can't tell you all of the details yet, but hopefully soon. But I am going to a board game company. I left my job. I am leaving HR fully. So I'm very excited about that. There's lots of exciting changes happening. We weren't invited to the work party. No. Honestly, Jonathan, would you want to be? It's just a bunch of tech people eating pizza and doing trivia. Although he said they were doing trivia and everybody got to suggest a topic, and his topic that he wanted was first gen Pokemon. So, nice, congrats. Thank you. I am very excited to announce where it's going to be. But, maybe there's an Easter egg in this live stream. I'm not going to say anything quite yet. So any hoozles. So the other thing that happened when we were gone is our new game table showed up. Now I have it here. You can't see it yet. It is amazing. It is from Rathskellers. You'll be able to see the top of it. I can't figure out how to get the lights to work, but they are voice activated. So if I clap, the lights will come on, but I can't figure out how to just get solid lights on because the table is smarter than I am. So anyways, great to see you go live. Thank you. What's happening? We're just chatting. We're going to unbox some games and talk. Also, like, for anybody who's just showing up now, I have a very hard time seeing the chat, and usually Jeff is here to read it for me. So if I don't like say your name or if I miss your comment, mucho apologies, but girl can't see nothing. And Geoff has pointed out I'm not wearing my glasses. So, you know, it is what it is. Hello from Greece. That's where my new board game table is from. How crazy is that? When are we having a video with it? We're having a video with the new game table right now. Right now. It's right here. It's not fully set up 100% yet because we still have shelves that we need to install. The table itself is set up minus the lights because I can't figure out how to work them and Jeff's not here. You have to chat very loudly. Yes. Thank you, Jim. I got it in Disney. One of my many Disney purchases. This time when we went, I ended up buying way more like clothing than I usually do. And I also got one toy. It's upstairs. I should have brought it down. But I got Remy from Ratatouille. He's very cute. Okay. Is it remote? The job? Yes, it is remote. It is remote indeed. Are they going to make you a final girl? Who's to say? Speaking of which, I'm getting confused. The Final Girl Series 3 Kickstarter is live right now. They hit their funding goal in 37 minutes, which was really impressive because they put like a legit funding goal. So they hit that in 37 minutes. And as I think it's every like 100,000 that they raise, they're revealing a new stretch goal. And that's all I'm going to say about that. We have a chat in our Discord if anybody's interested, all about Final Girl. And the stretch goals are cool. I don't know all of them that are coming up, but I do know that they're probably cool. So what my plan was going to be for tonight, I am getting the Final Girl Krampus versus Mrs. Claus set. It was supposed to be here today. It probably won't come until tomorrow, but I will do some content on it. So for anybody that doesn't know, one of the stretch goals for the Final Girl campaign was Mrs. Claus versus Krampus. It's a Christmas set, and the cool thing about it is that it's already in production. So if you back Final Girl and you put that as an add-on, then you will get the Christmas set in time for Christmas this year, which is VV cool. Oh, you're going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, Jim? I'm so jealous. I really, really wanted to do that. Okay. So, did you see the real bear? Yes. Okay. So for anybody, also, after we left, all of this exciting stuff happened. At Disney World Park, a black bear got into the park, somehow climbed up a tree at Big Thunder Mountain, and they had to close down half the park, and we freaking missed it. Just crazy times at Disney. It was super fun, our trip. It was super hot, as in like, felt like 40 degrees. So I don't know what that is in American, but it's hot. In Canadian, it's beyond hot. But we had the best time. We went with Nick from the Brothers Murph. It was his first time, so he got to experience a lot of that, which was great. I think we got to do everything that we wanted to do. Jeff became a Jedi, so maybe in an upcoming live stream, he'll show everybody his lightsaber. I recorded the ceremony, so it was a very special moment for Jeff. What else did we do? We went to Universal. We did Disney 10 days. We stayed at Port Orleans, French Quarter. It was amazing. Jamie brought the bear from Canada. I could have. We do have black bears, lots of them here. Just boxed up Rurik for you guys, or Rurik. That's one that Jeff is super excited for. Do I have it? Yes, one of my Grail games is in the pile. Maybe I'll flip the camera down, first of all, so everybody can see. This is our new table. So exciting. And there's a cord right here that everybody was also so so excited about. The live chat is probably not going to populate in the live chat box, but we're just going to be cool with that because I don't know how to fix it. Beep, boop. Okay. So this is the top of our new table. We are going to do an entire video all about it. I think we're going to do a full review. Full transparency, Rathskellers sent us this table for free, as they are going to be a channel sponsor for us for a couple of years, really. And we are going to be doing all of our content on this beautiful table. And look, it says Fostered a Meeple. It's so exciting. Like I said, I can't figure out how to get the lights to work. Otherwise, it would be a little bit brighter in here, but it's all good. It's all good. But this flips, and it's purple on the top, and it's like a teal color underneath, so we can beep bop it around. As someone who also recently became a Jedi, the Yoda voice was worth the money. Yeah, it was worth. I got to go in with Jeff when he became a Jedi and did the whole ceremony. And as somebody who is not like, I've seen all of the Star Wars multiple times, but I am not like a super fan, but he is. But it was something that immediately after we left, I was like, I need to become a Jedi, I think, next time. So, yeah. Hello, Jenna. You popped up just as I looked down. What's up? But yeah, so this is the new table, and I'm very, very excited. We do have shelves that they made for us as well that are going to be going up behind us. But let me just tell you that this table is the heaviest table of all the tables in all of the world. It is like solid wood. It took like almost 4 of us to put it together and flip it. It was a wild. So there are 4 X-Men we don't know about. That's right. Yes. But what we do know about, and what I guess we can kind of start with here, these are the 4 characters that have been revealed. So for anybody that doesn't know, Dice Throne has a new set coming out. And it is another Marvel, but this time it's the X-Men. So far they have revealed these 4 characters to us. So we have Iceman, Psylocke, Storm, and Wolverine, which is really exciting because literally, like, I feel like nobody does anything with the X-Men, although I have been seeing more recently because WizKids did the not Age of Comics. Oh crap, what was that game called? I don't remember. They just did one. And then other than that, it's just Marvel Champions has some of the X-Men characters, but I was very excited when this set was announced because I love the X-Men. So this is a prototype copy. Nikki on the back. Its prototype copy was sent to us from Dice Throne. So thank you to them. But this is published, obviously, Dice Throne, Roxley, and the Op. So lots of publishers involved. But I just wanted to, share what was inside. Ooh, exciting. So exciting. I like X-Men heroes more than others. Well, except Spidey. Yeah, actually, to be fair, like, same. When I was growing up, everything for us was Spider-Man, X-Men. Like, that's what I watched constantly. Like, Rogue and Gambit were my favorite characters as a kid. And then, of course, Spider-Man. So, now, Jeff and I will be doing more content on this. I don't know. Is there some kind of a tournament coming? Who's to say? Not me. I'm not going to say anything. Let's start with Iceman. I think of these 4, I'm probably the most excited about Psylocke because not a lot of people do stuff with Psylocke. So let's put them up right there. But you know, Manny Tremblay must love getting the chance to put his amazing personal twist on Legends. I would say so. Like, how fun would that be? The answer is super duper fun. And what I love too, obviously, like, if you've played Dice Throne, all of the characters feel super unique. And one thing that's really cool about characters like Marvel or whatever is if you know the characters, watching how they function in the game is actually really cool. So Iceman, let's take a peek. We just got this, and so I haven't really explored it too much, other than I did kind of punch everything out. So this is what he looks like with his little board, which is, I just am obsessed with the art. And he's got his little spinny McSpinnerson for his combat points. Pretty cool. And of course, for health. For health. He's got health. You love to see it. Oh, thank you, Jenna. I did. I was just mentioning that to everyone. I haven't like announced where it is yet. I have quit my job though, so that was a beautiful thing. Obviously, like, the people that I work with are great, but I work in an industry that for me is just, I don't really care about it so much. So I'm happy to be working in the board game industry, and I'll be excited to announce it. I think when people find out where it is, they will not be surprised at all. So that's all I'm going to say about that. What did I say? Easter eggs? Easter eggs for the video. People won't be surprised. And no, it's not Dice Throne. If you're like, oh, this is so obvious. All right. So we've got all of his cards here. I can show you some of them. I love the artwork. So I think, okay, yeah, the cool thing about Iceman, or one of the cool things, I don't know if you can see, but there's like these little slidey arrows. So like there's a mechanic that he has, like if you think about it thematically with ice, how ice can literally like slide. So I think you can, well, I mean, I guess I could just read it. Transfer any token stored in the freezer to your hero board. I'm pretty sure, and if Jonathan is still here, he can definitely correct me, but I'm pretty sure you can like slide the dice down. How does the ice work? I don't know. We haven't played with it yet, but I'm so excited. But that's like the mechanic. His ultimate is called Ice Storm with 5 snowflakes. Deal 13 damage. Whoosh! You love to see it. And these are his dice, and they're so pretty. Very pretty. So this is Iceman. Let's see, what other cards does he have? I want to find some that look really cool. Ooh, speaking of looking cool, Ice Cool. Not to be confused with the game, Ice Cool, about penguins. Totally not Ravensburger. I'm putting my money on Van Ryder. Van Ryder is definitely a good call. All right, so we got some guesses in here. Very good, very good. Oh my gosh, the text is so tiny, I can't see. All right, you play Glide to use 2 different abilities, but gotta follow the arrows from one to another. That is so cool. I don't know if you can, there, I'll put it up closer. So if you see the little arrows, that's what the Glide is. I think it's very, very thematic. You love to see it. Look at this. It's freezer. Love it. Somebody guessed Button Shy. That's funny. Okay, let's see. What else has he got in here? I love the text on the cards too. Skiing is believing. That's a great one. Everybody chill. Awesome. That is great, great, great. Yeah, I think Jeff and I are probably going to play this weekend. Like I said, we have to practice and prep because there may or may not be a tournament coming your way. Who's to say? I kind of just said it, but who knows what I'm saying? Not me. Played my first game of Final Girl last night, got stomped in 20 minutes. Yeah, welcome to Final Girl. The first time that I ever played Final Girl, I won. And I was like, oh, I'm amazing. Like, this game is so easy. And then I messaged Rodney and he was like, oh, are you sure that you won? And I was like, well, not anymore. And I had accidentally cheated. This is what his sheet looks like. Glide path. Oh, it's right here. So the glide arrow allows a glide token, which looks like these, glide token. So it allows a glide token to be spent to activate a second ability marked by the other end of the arrow. That is very cool. So cool. Iceman. All right. Let's open somebody else up. Love it. Love the colors. You love to freaking see it. The new tier dice. Yes. Me too, Geoff. Me too. Let's open up Psylocke. All right. Psylocke, so excited. She's amazing. She's very cool. So let's open her up. Pachow. Look how pretty. I love the colors. Okay, so her ultimate is called Otherworlder. And it says gain agility, inflect, paralyze, and deal 11 damage. So that's her board. Very cool. It's very neon. And it matches my purple. Dice. Oh, they're not going to focus, are they? This is at the point where Jeff would be like, stop trying to get things to focus. They're not going to focus. Stop trying to make fetch happen. Anyways, so here's her little whoopee, her little power. Oop, there, it just focused and then it unfocused. Do you know why? It's catching, I think it's catching her eye. She's not even a real person. Okay. This is what her health tracker looks like. Will it focus? It will not. The other one was focusing so well, probably because it was a brighter color. Oh, so the cool thing about Psylocke is she has an extra die. So you'll see it's purple. And I don't know what that means yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why does she have the extra die? I know these are things. Oh, it's called a manifest die. Special color die can be used to help you activate offensive abilities to boost your attack damage. Woo, it's a passive ability. Very cool. Very, very cool. Boom. Let's open up the cards too, shall we? I've won against the Poltergeist and it was mostly, what does that say? RNG? I don't know what RNG means. Should I? I probably should. What was the complexity of Iceman? Good question. Iceman is a 4. Complexity is 4 on Iceman. And complexity on Psylocke is 3. For anybody that's interested, Psylocke's a 3. Poltergeist is my nemesis. Inkanyamba is mine. I've never, ever beat him, and I don't believe it's possible to. I'm convinced. Excited to play Psylocke in Marvel Champions this weekend. I think she might be the next one that I buy. Her and Gambit, I think. Because last time I went to go pick them up, there were no Gambits. They were all gone. Okay. Backflip. Remember when everything was focusing and now it's not? What the heck? I think it's because it's darker. Oh well. The cards look cool. Shattered. Blade Dance. Fun names. Lots of defense. Gambit is fun. I assume that Gambit would be fun to play in Marvel Champions because he's just a cool, he's a cool hero. Kind of tricky in the way his cards are worded. Hi, Jake. Hi, Jamie. Super excited for the X-Men pack. Feel like I just heard about this set and now people have it. So I don't know how many people have it. Obviously, I know that we have it. I'm excited for the announcements of the rest of the characters. That's what I'm excited for. And that's all I'll say about that. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right, let's do Wolverine next, and we'll leave Storm for last because Storm is VV cool. So Wolverine, I feel like that's probably one that everyone expected to be in the set. Wolverine is classic X-Men. All right, there he is in all his sword finger glory. So Wolverine, complexity is 2. This is his card. Oh, Rage. Nobody's surprised by that. He has a unique status effect called Alpha. Player afflicted with this token must skip their income phase, then remove this token. This token may not be transferred by any means. Yeesh. Classic. So there he is. Complexity 2. Ooh, I really like, hopefully this will focus. Yes. That's a really cool artwork on that one. We were talking, a successful geek. We were talking about Marvel Champions. FYI. There's that. Dice Throne still wins my heart for the layout. Clarity, legibility of the game as a whole, very important thing to me. Yeah, I would agree. I feel like there's not a ton of ambiguity in Dice Throne. The art is always so good. I agree. Storm is so dope. Underrated X-Men. 100%. I think she's so cool. I've always liked Storm. I think she's just, she's got it together. She's got it together. Whoa, look at these. Frenzy. Astonishing Frenzy. He's been so frenzied, he has become astonished. I assume, yeah, these have to do with the Rage tokens. So that's pretty cool. Recovery. Is that all you got? Is that all you got? I love it. I already love it. So, yeah, Jeff and I are going to be doing another Dice Throne tournament. We'll do it with Marvel characters, which will include the 4 X-Men characters that you'll see here today. And we're going to do it the same way that we do our Villainous tournament this time, instead of the way that we did the Dice Throne one last time, where we're going to draft characters. Don't tell Jeff, but I want Storm and Psylocke. I always want the girls. I'm sure he'll be fine. He'll be fine with that. Next Marvel Champion character I want is Deadpool. Do they have that out? I didn't know. I don't keep up with all of their, updates. Yellow dice with the claws. Love it. He doesn't have a ton of tokens. So this is what you get. Rage and little mini Wolverines. Very cute. His ultimate is called Berserker Rage. Heal 3, gain rage, deal 12 damage. Damage from this attack may be divided among opponents in any way desired. Whoa, sorry, I just kind of shoved that in your face. That's his board. Pop. Pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. Nightcrawler, though. Does he have a Marvel Champion? Hi, Joe. Deadpool is supposed to come out soon. Okay, I didn't know that. Like I said, I don't keep up with the Marvel Champion updates. I just happen to go to the store and see that there's a new character that I don't have. And to be fair, I just kind of got back into Marvel Champions not that long ago. I hadn't played in over a year. And then, of course, I played it, and it was immediately oh, I love this game. And then I went out and bought a bunch of characters, and I haven't played it again since. Classic. All right. The last one is Storm. She is so cool. Jonathan or Jamie, how close is what you're showing to a production copy, or are they still early prototypes? That's a Jonathan question. But what I will say is that these are very nice prototypes. We've had some definitely less nice prototypes. Psylocke and Angel this month. Ooh, Angel. Exciting. Champions is definitely a ton of content to keep up. Yeah, it's kind of wild. Okay, so her ultimate is called Tempest. Gain 2 tornadoes and wind shear. Deal 12 damage. Charge effect. Gain 2 additional tornadoes. Add 2 damage. Electrifying. All right, Storm is a 4 complexity. Look at that artwork. You'll love to see it. She has what her thing is called is a companion, Lightning. Oh, it's like Lightning's like her pet. Cute. And it like charges things. So that's what it, when I said charged effect, I think you can gather up the lightning bolts and charge things to make them stronger. That's very cool. Like 95% done. Dice color may change, maybe brightness or something like that, minor tweak. Yeah, I was going to say like this has to be pretty close because it feels like, I know it's a prototype, but everything feels very good. There's her little combat thing. And there she is. So cool. And her dice obviously have lots of weather on them. They're kind of like a charcoal color. I gotta open up the card. Storm is my top 3. She is so much fun. I cannot wait to play. I think Jeff and I have played very few games in the month of September, obviously, because we've been in Florida. We brought all of these games to Florida because we went with Nick and we're like, obviously we're going to play games. Nope, we didn't play anything. Not even one thing. Not even one. So I think this maybe Saturday or Sunday, we are going to do a full-on game day. Look at that card art. Yes. It is so good. Ooh. 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 I like this one. Close up. Blizzard, opposites attract, gust, thunderstorm, static. These are things that nobody is surprised by when it comes to Storm. I love it. I hope I get to play. I think I'll probably pick her to play with first when we play this weekend. That's what I think I'm going to do. She has a new ability, the longest straight. Are we still talking about Storm? The largest straight. Right. Because it can be charged. So it's called Maelstrom. This one here. So that means you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. So she's a 4 difficulty. She steals other dice. Thief. So those are the 4. I am so excited. Finally get to play them. My gut is telling me that when we play, Jeff is going to immediately want Wolverine. And we'll switch up. We'll play all of them. Because we have to. Because I want to practice before we do our tournament. So that I can beat Jeff. For once in a tournament. For once. Alright, that was Marvel Dice Throne X-Men. That is coming to Kickstarter soon. I can't remember the exact date, but I'm sure Jonathan probably knows. But very excited. Very excited. All right. I have a massive pile of games here, but I wanted to, we did get the new Villainous Introduction to Evil. Ravensburger sent this to us, and I have not opened it yet, so I'd like to do that. It's more about setting yourself up and then rolling 6, 7, 8, 9 dice in total. Woo! Not impossible, but feels like you pulled off an epic turn if you did. That would be amazing. So many great expansions hitting Kickstarter. Terraforming Mars, Mythic Mischief, Final Girl, Endangered, Vagrant Song. Woo, yeah. Let me tell you, Kickstarter, that'll get you. I feel like sometimes when there's like one good thing on Kickstarter, it feels like that's when everything good comes out all at once. Based on your reaction just now, do you also, like me, lean to pick the females? Yeah, I always, if I can, I will always pick the female characters. Always, always, always. Always. And I don't know why that is, other than I like women. So I want to play the women. Newt. Hi, Chaticus. I am so much looking forward to the new Terraforming Mars maps. Here's the thing. I have only ever played Terraforming Mars one time. I remember not being a huge fan of it. And I think we own it. We haven't played it since. All right, so this is Villainous Introduction to Evil, which was sent by Ravensburger, because for anybody that doesn't know, we are also... Oh, bye, Jonathan. Thanks for stopping by. We are also doing our Villainous tournament in October. So October is going to be the month of tournaments, which, listen, I am not sad about it all because I think they're super fun. So when we do that, we want it to play with the upgraded characters of the original. So Ravensburger put this out, Introduction to Evil, which is kind of like a reskin of 4 of the original characters. Ursula, Prince John, Maleficent, and Captain Hook. And all of their like goals have slightly changed. I don't know this for sure, but I think they did this because they wanted to make the characters more balanced, or maybe make it easier for new people to get into Villainous. I don't know, but obviously I haven't played with it yet. Just opening it now. Same for me. I don't know why I always pick women character if I can. Yeah, same. The only exception to that for me actually is in Villainous, because I just go, actually, maybe I do lean towards the female villains in Villainous too. I actually don't know, because Yzma is my favorite, so I always go for her. Look at the new character pieces. I know. Okay, so basically, like, they've made them, like, metallic. I don't know if that's gonna focus. Focus! It might not. But basically, yeah, they've made them all metallic. Before they were, like, the standard, you know, gummy. That's how I would describe them, kind of like gummy looking. There's Ursula. So they're all shaped the same. They just have a different finish. We got Prince John. I do like playing Prince John. And then, hold on. Captain Hook, I presume. And then the new, actually, yeah, the new bowl is silver instead of black. I think the original one is black. So here's Maleficent. I don't know. Her goal is still have a curse at each location. That's what it was before as well. So hers, I think, is the same. I think, if memory serves me right. Captain Hook's has changed. Defeat Peter Pan at the Jolly Roger. I can't remember. I think that's new. I feel like... No, it isn't. Is it? Oh my god. It's been so long. It's been months since I've played. So excited for Oogie Boogie. Me too. And we are going to have Oogie Boogie for the tournament. That is what we've been told. So I'm very excited. Ursula. Have the trident and crown at Ursula's lair. God, the artwork on Villainous too. Ugh. Okay, so Prince John's has definitely changed. his used to be just have 20 power, and now it's have 20 power and Robin Hood at the jail. So that's how his has changed. And I think like some of the nuances, I feel like Maleficent was really strong originally. I agree with that. I think like some of the nuances of the characters may have changed. And it made it so maybe they were easy, either not so easy or a little bit less difficult, because Prince John was, in my opinion, very easy. Like you just have to get 20 power. So it could either be really easy or somebody just constantly fates you and take your power, and then you're in just like a cycle of not being able to win, which is annoying. But realistically, like you just have to get 20 power. So it's cool that they've changed that a little bit. Jolly Rancher color. Very true. Jafar was my fave, but his win was like 20 steps long. Jafar is one of Jeff's favorites. He always, like, if he has the option to pick Jafar, he will. Just because Aladdin's like his favorite character. So really it's not whether or not he's easy to win with, but when we do our next tournament, I can almost like, I can predict who's going to be choosing what characters because we each have our favorites. But what's going to be really tough is that Oogie Boogie will be in the mix, and we both want him because he's new and it's cool because it's Oogie Boogie. Like, look at the artwork. It's not going to focus, is it? Why? I bet Prince Eric will focus. Well, I guess I bet wrong. Thank God I didn't bet anything. I would have lost. So I'm just trying to see if any of the artwork is different. It feels different. Does it feel different? Ooh, this is a really cool card. Oh, focus. I actually don't know why it doesn't focus. I think it might be because it's too dark. Anyhoozles. I love Lady Tremaine, but I lose with... Lady Tremaine is one of my favorite characters to play. I love her too. I don't know that I've ever won with her, because her condition I do find hard. For sure. Because you have to like there's certain cards that can only go in certain places, and you're like, can this card go here? Oh, Toby. Maybe this one will focus. Or maybe it won't. It wants to focus on the Villainous box, that's for sure. Get out of here. Maybe that's what's taking all the focus. Ah, that worked. Look how cute he is. So Jeff and I have started this new project where we were at Disney and we both had the exact same idea at the exact same time. We are starting from the very beginning of Disney animated movies, and we are going to watch them all in chronological order, start to finish. So that should give us something to do over the very long Canadian winter that we're going to have. But we've already watched, so cute. We've already watched Snow White, which, listen, I love Snow White. I've seen it a million times. I can still like quote that movie. But those movies can be a bit of a rough watch in 2023. They're just so slow. Anyways, I think it's really fun that we're doing that. So we started with Snow White. I have a list on my computer upstairs about all the ones that we're going to watch, and I think it's going to be super fun. Hi, Sarah. Just watched Alice in Wonderland for the first time in years. So great. That is one of Jeff's favorites. Okay, so Jeff would tell you this if he were here. There's certain Disney movies Jeff always wants to watch, but he hasn't seen them since he was little. And for so long, I've been like, nah, let's not watch that because I don't want to ruin his memory. Because like Alice in Wonderland is a great movie, but it's a little trippy. and it's very weird. And like there's certain parts of that movie that you remember and you cherish, and then there's a whole bunch of that movie where you're like, I forgot about this, and it's kind of long and whatever. So anyways, he always asks to watch that one, and I'm always like, nah, let's not. But now we're going to, because we're watching all of them. Prince Philip was my childhood crush, just so you guys know. I just thought everybody needed to know that. I love Sleeping Beauty. That was one of my favorites. I feel like the art is different on these cards. It almost looks like, I wish I had my other copy. Like this card was in the original, but to me it looked different. Is that not right? Of course you have a list. Of course I do. Francis and I are planning to watch all the Marvel films. Ugh, Jenna, I do that multiple times a year. I feel like the Marvel movies are like my, they're like comfort food. So I try to start from the beginning and watch them all the way through a couple times a year. Like if I'm like, oh, I don't know what to watch. I'm very happy that you guys are doing that, because I feel like you haven't seen all of them. Is that correct? I love Sleeping Beauty. Me too, Chaticus. Me too. Look at the Lost Boys. Yeah, the artwork is different. It's different. I know it is. I'm saying it is, even though I don't know it is. I agree. Snow White has a lot of situational comedy bits. Yeah. 100%. I dressed as Painting the Roses red. Dapper, that is. I love that. I love that you do Dapper Days. This artwork. So good. So, that's really all that there is without going through all of these cards. So we'll put this back. This we will have in our Villainous tournament though, which I don't have an exact date, but it will be in October, obviously. That was the box. Just FYI, it was not me. A new one that we just got in the mail is Unrest, which is from Pandasaurus. I know nothing about this game. I do know that it is a 2-player card game. That's what the back of the box looks like. I don't know if it's out yet. It might be. It might not be. Who knows? We were up for Lord of the Rings movie marathon on Saturday night in the cinema, but now my boyfriend caught, did he? COVID. Most likely can't go. I wish that COVID would just go away. Unrest. This is by Brendan Hansen, art by Jor Ross. I don't know anything about it. Let's see. 2 players, 10 to 20 minutes. Love that. Ages 10 plus. No one can remember when the Empire's regime began. People say, ooh, there's a whole story. In Unrest, 2 players are pitted head to head in the asymmetric struggle for control over 5 city districts. Can the rebellion complete their missions and topple the regime, or the Empire continue their rule? This is giving me Shot and Totten vibes a little bit. Like a lane battler, perhaps. Asymmetrical, that's really cool though. Paper. Let's punch this out. Boop. Alice in Wonderland. I said Alex. Alex in Wonderland. It's a different movie. Is my favorite Disney cartoon because of all the nonsense. Yeah, same. Like, and there's I love Alice in Wonderland. There's some of the old ones that I just love. Like Fox and the Hound is one of my favorites, even though it's horribly sad. So good. Police headquarters and the Capitol. What is going on here? This must be the middle row. Ministry of Peace. Ministry of Truth. This is giving me Divergent vibes. Speaking of Divergent, the book, because we were without power for almost 5 days, I've read like 3 books in the past week, which is great because I haven't read in so long, and I think we mentioned in a video, but I think Jeff and I might try and like re-engage a little bit with our old channel. our book channel. And now I actually have stuff to talk about. So I finished, for anybody that's a reader, I finished the Inheritance Games trilogy, and I freaking loved it. Like, if they need to make that trilogy into a TV show. I don't know if anybody has watched it. Oh my stars. If it says oh my stars, then it's probably Nicholas. Am I right? Am I right? I heard that so many times we're at Disney. Oh my stars. Misdirection cards. I do not know anything about this game. I like the art. It's kind of cool. That's it. It's just some cards and these cardboard things. Jeff and I are going to have to play it, I guess, in order to figure it out. I love to read. Yes, please start at the book channel again. Yeah, I definitely think that we're going to, because we've both been reading a lot and I just miss it. So I finished the Inheritance Games. Me. I miss Disney. Oh, Nick. Girl, same. Same. My very dark tan that I got at Disney is already fading. Just kidding. I use so much sunscreen and yet not enough. Hi, y'all. We had the best time at Disney. Let me tell you. I drank so much Powerade. We ate so much food. Nick had so many poutines. It was ridiculous. He's basically a Canadian now. What else do I want to unbox? Let's do... Did I already do that one? I didn't do this one, though. Let's do Miller Zoo. Shall we? This is like one of my favorite things, just ripping stuff open. Yeah. But yes, okay, so the books. I keep getting distracted by the chat that I can't see because it's too little. I don't know how to make it bigger. Anyways, figure that out someday. So, yeah, I finished the Inheritance Games. Very, very good. It is, I guess it would be considered YA, young adult. Not fantasy. It's kind of like it's almost like code breaking a little bit. I don't know. It's really, really good though. So I finished that trilogy. This was sent to us from Hachette, by the way, Miller Zoo. And I finished a book called Bravely, which is a retelling of the Disney movie Brave, but it takes place after the movie, and it follows Merida, and she basically runs in, I almost fell out of my chair. She basically runs into these two gods, and one of them is like the god of ruin, and one of them is the god of rebirth or whatever. So like this one god called Frederack, I don't know if I'm saying that right, goes around and kills off entire towns, and then the other god comes in and then helps everything regrow, and he goes to kill off Merida's town, and she sees him and stops him, and they do this whole bargain. It was so much better than I thought it would be. I was like, oh, this will be a fun, quick little read. I loved it though. And now I'm reading a retelling of Snow White from the Evil Queen's perspective. So it's like the Evil Queen's backstory. And that is called Fairest of Them All. Very good. And I'm also reading another one about witches, but trying to get into that fall season, you know? Currently reading The Dragon Bone Chair. Why have I heard of that? Who writes that book? Nick Klaus? Poutine was the best thing. Okay, so the poutine that we had, I'm not doing a very good job at unboxing, but I'm doing a great job at talking. Oh, are these secrets? Ooh, secret envelopes. Do not open. Ever? Okay. Anyways, we went to Disney during the Food and Wine Festival, and we ate so much food, and obviously we had a specialty poutine because, you know, went in the Canadian pavilion, and it was a braised beef poutine, and it had obviously proper cheese curds because they were very, very squeaky, proper beef gravy, and it had this amazing braised beef with this whatever sauce. It was amazing. And then it had this herb and garlic boysen cheese, and it had this pickly relish and something else, but Jeff ate it twice. I think Nick had it like 3 times. Crazy. Boop. Maybe I'll zoom out for this because look at the mess around me. Anyways, I don't know what this game is about either, except Miller Zoo is a zoo, I believe, in Quebec, in Canada. So it's a Canadian zoo. The more you know. I didn't know. Somebody told us in our comments. And I don't know how it's played, but there's a lion on the cover. A lion in a tree. There's something I've never seen. We did, however, when we were at Disney, we saw lions because we went on the safari at Animal Kingdom. And we went on it twice and we saw the lions both times. Snooze-a-loozin'. We saw so many things. We saw a dazzle of zebras. We saw a coalition of cheetahs. We saw other things. Rhinos. I forget what their thing is called. But we saw them. Boop. Juno's upstairs. Otherwise, I would give her that cardboard. Oh, uh-oh. Pet peeve. They didn't give me a baggie? Or are these... Are these the baggies? Oh, cool. It's like a little... It looks like a barf bag. Ugh, gross. I assume this is for the resources. Squeaky curds are so weird. They're not weird. They are proper poutine. I thought it said Killer Zoo. Oh, now there's a game I'd like to play. Killer Zoo. I now hope that this company comes out with a Halloween version of Miller Zoo called Killer Zoo. I would definitely play that, which would be quite a different game. Definitely. It's by Tad Williams. Tad Williams. I feel like they do something else. This board is... What the heck? There's stuff going on all 4 sides. Like there's no one right way up. Ooh, how do I feel about that? I don't know how I feel about that. Do you see what I mean? These are the right way up here, but it's upside down here, and these ones are sideways, but these ones are right side up, but these are sideways, and that's right side up. I don't know how I feel about it. It's pretty. That's for sure. Patfoot the raccoon. Very cute. Backstage stuff at Animal Kingdom are pretty cool as well. Go to a Meet the Rhino backstage. That's a thing? Jamie, I can't see it, Jenna. Have you had deep fried cheese curds? Yes. Yes, I have. Listen, there's not a way that you could possibly serve up cheese curds that I wouldn't like. This is true. These are true things. Deep fried cheese curds. Yum, yum, yum. I thought those were the only cheese curds. What? No. What? No. No. No, 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 no. Deep fried cheese curds are just like a delicacy. But the raw cheese curds, the ones that go squeak, squeak, squeak in your teeth, that's normal. That's the normal stuff that we got going on. I assume I'm supposed to also put these cards into a barf bag. I have no idea how this game plays. None. 0%. It says that it's a cooperative family game. Ooh. It's pretty. I will be very excited to give it a try. I want to put these cards in this barf bag. Maybe I've been to too many state fairs in the U.S. Yeah, listen. Why am I not surprised that the U.S. took cheese curds and deep fried them and they're like, this is how they're meant to be. Cheese curds are meant to be in a poutine. And that's a very Canadian thing. However, we did have very good poutine. You know where you can get a good poutine in the States? If you go to PAX Unplugged and you go to the Reading Terminal Market, there's a place there that does these corn dogs. If you know, you know. The corn dogs are amazing, but they also do poutine. And it is the closest thing that I've had to actual Canadian poutine in America. Okay, they've child-proofed. I can't open it. Oh, I found it. Never mind. I was just being dramatic. Just more cards that I don't understand. Very cool. I would like to play that. I don't know what... So, Jeff and I are having a game day this weekend. We are for sure going to play Marvel Dice Throne. That's a given. I think that we are going to play Moon from Sinister Fish, which is their new game. We're going to play Forever Home, which I think is either on Kickstarter now or it will be very soon. It's from Birdwood Games. I've already learned it. I'm very excited. It's like an abstract game about rescuing shelter dogs, essentially. What else did I learn? We also have Spellbook, Phil Walker Harding. If Nick is still here, he would say praise be. And I learned another one. Now, I don't remember what it was. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember. Jamie, how do you do this? Job applications are not fun. Job applications are the worst. And here's the thing. I didn't actually apply to the new job that I got. I just happened to have a conversation and they were looking for something and I had the experience and then the conversation grew from there. Forever Home is a retail release. Jenna, is it already out? Can people get it or is it coming out? You tell me. You know these things better than I do. That's for sure. Oh, hold on. There's one that I wanted to look at. Of course, it's on the bottom. So this is one of the Grail games that we had in our Grail game video. Whoopsies. Let's zoom in. It's called New Salem. And somebody from our community, who shall remain nameless because they want it to remain nameless, got us this and sent us this. So I'm so appreciative because it's like a special edition copy and it looks haunted and I am here for it for the season of fear. It's called New Salem, Drafting and Set Collection Game of Hidden Identities and Paranoia. Heck yes. Ugh. Let's see. Let me in. It is for 3 to 8 players, 60 to 90 minutes, and is from Overworld Games. And the art. So we're probably going to have like a Halloween game day like we did last year with all of our friends, and we'll probably film it. And by probably, I mean, of course we'll film it. And I want to play this game in particular. I am so wiggly. I can't sit still. Ugh, okay, September 22nd. So tomorrow. Okay, Forever Home's going to be available tomorrow. We're going to do a review of it in our upcoming snapshot, which I think is next week. All right, let's see. So this is secondhand, if you're wondering. All of the cards are sleeved. And I want to find some of the cool art to show you. All right, so I think everybody plays a character. Look. Focus. So creepy. Agnes. So when we were in Disney, we went to go see the new Haunted Mansion movie. Nick hated it, but I loved it. In case anybody was wondering. Who are you? What? Meliora. Abraham, the governor. Hello, governor. And, oh my gosh, look at this. Mortimer, the alchemist. This artwork. I love it. Virginia, proprietor. Like, look at this. What? Haunted vibes. There was like when I worked at my old job, not the one I'm at currently, I started during Halloween time, and I love Halloween. You may know that about me. And so I was like, well, let my presence be known. I threw a Halloween party, and the entire time, these people didn't know me, and I just kept saying, so haunted. And that's what they all started saying to me after that. Who are you? Charity, the innkeeper. Ooh la la. Jebediah, the preacher. Ooh la la. Look at that hair. Cool. Jinx Joe. You must have said something similar. Not that I would know because I can't see anything. I love the original Haunted Mansion movie, so I definitely need to see the new one. Oh, Jenna, it's so good. I don't care what Nick says. But it's very funny. It's very Haunted Mansion. It's really, really good. I love this art. And here's Ethel, the teacher. She doesn't look like a very nice teacher. I don't know how this game plays at all. But I saw it and I needed to have it because the artwork is just so creepy. Boom. So I think this year we're going to call our spooky season Octobu. You love to, whoopsies. Oh my gosh, I just threw it. Got it. And we are definitely playing this during Octobu, let me tell you. It's just cards, I think. Oh, no, there's stuff under here. Round, what are these? Round tokens. It's a drafting game. Comes with these things. Whatever that does, I don't know. So, we will play this during our Halloween game day. Very excited. Like I said before, it says it is drafting and set collection. So that sounds right up my alley. Doesn't sound overly complicated. Look at the back of the box. I love it. I love it. It better be good. I'll probably like it anyway. I think I need to get Disney Plus. It needs to happen. We saw it in the theater. I assume it will be coming to Disney Plus soon. If you haven't already, you should watch the Muppets version of the Haunted Mansion, because that one, A+. A++. Octobu sounds boo-rific. It'll work in well with our board games and boo segment, you know? So this is Riverside, which is a game that we have played. We played it not last year, but the year before at Dice Tower West. It is originally published by Chili Fox, but in US, Canada, it's being published by Stronghold Games. So Stronghold sent us this, which I am so excited for because it's so, so good. It's a roll and write. And I love it. And you weren't able to find it in Canada forever until, well, I guess until now. So, I'm happy to have it. Because look at the winter vibes. We're going to hop right past Octobu and right into December. That was supposed to be a play on words. December. Get it? Like cold. Anyways. I like the Muppets version a lot. Yes, I bought this one a while back. Have you played it, Jenna? Can you play this solo? Yep, 1 to 6. It's very good. If you haven't played it yet, I would recommend you do because it is so good. So basically, I'll punch all of this nonsense out. We'll jump back. Boom. You are on like a little boat. You're like on a little river boat tour along the riverside. And the dice, I think, are basically like you're building out a path like this. I'm sure that there is a proper way to do it, but let's just call it this. So it's going to like look like this and look like this, all that stuff. And then you're just like moving along and doing the actions as you would in a roll and write, trying to get the combos. That's it. It's very simple. But it's very good. And I remember, like I said, it's been obviously over almost 2 years since I played it. That's crazy. Almost 2 years since I played it, but I remember really, really liking it. You've been looking for Riverside forever. Sarah, I am sure you will be able to find it very soon, because if Stronghold is publishing it now, their games are typically like pretty accessible. So maybe keep your eye out on Board Game Bliss. That's Riverside. For anybody that's interested, that's what the back of the box looks like. This is something though with the felt. Hold on, I'm gonna get the brush. The table came with the brush and it takes away the marks. Isn't that amazing? Like if I were to do this, oh, how horrible. Don't worry. We'll brush that right out. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. We're gonna brush it right out. Boom. Okay. All right, I have, good Lord. This is Express Route. And this one's from the Op. And they also sent us this, I think. Nope, not everything in the pile was sent, but this one was from the Op. This is another one. I'm pretty sure this is new, either already out, coming out soon. I assume with the Op, it's not a Kickstarter. It'll just be right to retail. Setting up, what does that say? Folklore for some solo tomorrow. Old game, but happy to get it off my shelf of shame. Folklore? I haven't heard of that. It sounds like a Taylor Swift album, so I'm sure I will like it. Satisfying. Yes. Slimy yet satisfying. Oh, I can't not get this off. Gotta go take the dog out. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out, Marina. Not me thinking you had a Jack from the Incredibles plush behind you. No, it's the Marquis de Cat. Speaking of which, Jenna, our root game definitely timed out, I assume, because we didn't take turns when we were in Disney. Oopsie whoopsies. This is the new table. How is it compared to the custom one? We love our custom one, obviously, but this table is like a work of art. We are going to do a whole video about it. We'll do a full review, a full tour of it because it's not fully like set up, but here's a sneak preview. It has obviously our logo. This flips. On the other side, it's a teal color. It has so much stuff that can be added to it. I think I took most of it away. It did come, they did give us a dice tower. So you can see, this is the color on the other side, that blue. It has rails all around it, so we can like put different like boxes and trays and all of this stuff. It has drawers, it has built-in speakers, it has built-in lights. And right now, for anybody that wasn't here at the beginning, I don't know how to work the lights yet, but they're voice activated. So if I like hit the table, you can't see it, but if I hit the table, they will like, whoop, they'll like light up. So my brother was here and he helped us set it up, and we were like trying to see if we could get it to go all the way around. So we were like, boop. And if you do it loud enough, it will like, you can watch it go around to the, anyways, it's really fun. So yes, this is the new table. We'll have a whole video soon. They also made us custom shelves that are going to go up behind us. So we need to do that too. Uh-oh, new employee handbook. I just left HR. Let's get that out of there. So once again, classic of this stream, I don't know anything about this. Here's my assumption. I assume this is a pick up and deliver game. Call me crazy, but I think it might be. What is happening? Whoops. Sorry if that was loud. Beep. It's a map of America. And there's Nova Scotia's butt, probably over there somewhere. Just kidding, it's much further. This is what the board looks like. Sheesh, this is a big board. Breaking news, incoming callers, active callers. Maybe, no. I was going to say, is this about radio? No, it must be Philadelphia. Orlando! That's where Disney is. Very cool. Okay, let's open up the rest of it, shall we? Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, that's the board. Do you just, so we put our old table upstairs in our dining room. So we do like 90% of our gameplays when it's just me and Jeff upstairs on our dining room table. For anybody that didn't know that. And we are so happy to have a board game table up there now because we just had like our dining room table, which was custom built for our old house, which we had a much smaller dining room. And now our dining room is much bigger, and the old table was very small, doesn't fit most board games on it. So we're very happy to have that one up there, which also means we can have a campaign game set up and left up there and just put the lid back on so the cats can't get it. So we're very happy to have that upstairs. So it hasn't gone anywhere. It is upstairs and we still love it. This one is lower. The other one was, I don't, like, you probably can't tell, but the other one was like almost like up to here when we were sitting filming. So this one's much lower, which means I can actually like reach the middle of the table. Our old table is really high and really like the inset was really deep. So I had to like stand up to reach, and now I don't. So I'm also very excited about that. Very, very excited. Does the dice tower bottom flip colors too? It does not. So the primary color that we picked for the table is that teal color. And then because this is reversible, they were like, oh, what other color do you want? And I said, obviously purple. And then we got it and I was like, ooh, I love the purple. So we've put the purple top up, but all of like the inside of the drawers, the dice tray, the resource trays, everything all has the teal color. And they go really nicely together. So I'm not mad about that at all. Not at all. The Marquis de Meow Meow. I wish that I had all of the root stuffies. I really, really do. I really wish that. Need to get myself a board game table. Listen, I'm not telling anyone they need anything, but I'm very happy that we have them. Specifically because we have pets. I think that's like the biggest, obviously like the table down here, because we have a gaming group that comes over and we film videos and we need a nice table. We don't need, I'm sorry, I take that back. Nobody needs a nice board game table. We wanted a nice board game table to film videos on just because it looks a little bit better. And upstairs to actually have a table that I can put a lid on, because one of our cats is a menace. She will get into literally everything. Literally everything. So it's very nice to have one upstairs. That's for sure. Right. Still don't know what this game's about, but it does have, look at this. I love me a good reference card. So, take orders from active callers, adjust the demand level based on new this is literally like a mail delivery thing. Adjust the demand level based on new packages added to the map. Reveal the top event card. Complete actions using batteries. These must be batteries. I don't know. Maybe these are batteries. I don't know. Remove batteries from control panel. Crazy. I'm sure Jeff is going to love this because he loves anything that's like root building. Ooh. Ooh, all of these pop out. I don't know why, but they do. I have not even heard about this game. Am I just out of the loop? Is that the problem? That's probably the problem. Let's put all of this, because Jeff's gonna come home and say, you've made such a mess. And to be fair, I did. So I'm gonna try and clean it up as I go. He should be home soon, I think. Let's see. Oh, leaving soon. Yeesh, what a late night for the kid. He's gonna be so tired when he comes home. That's for sure. Anyways, I'm basically like smooth sailing for the next 2 weeks until I start my new job. So I'm not stressing about work, that's for sure. That's for sure. Okay, sheesh. This is a lot of stuff. What is this game? I'm just realizing too, most of the stuff in the screen I did not fill out. And you can't even see the chat. Yeesh. All right, let's see. We've got some cards. Specialist ID card. Let's have a look at you. Oh, cute. Okay. So you get to be a person that does a job. Here's the dispatcher with her little headset. Love it. Look at this guy, an opportunist with a cool mustache. Huh. We've got a pilot. She's got cool glasses on. Forecaster, navigator, executive, driver, operator. Look at this guy. A space saver. Is this set in like the future? Why does he look like Cyclops? I don't know. Auto deliver warehouse. Is this set in the future? Because these people, this person has a satellite dish on their head. I don't know if you could, it's not going to focus. That's too bad because she looks pretty sick with that satellite dish. So I have learned nothing more about this game. But that's fine. We will play it soon. There's news cards. I am just assuming, as I mentioned before, you're playing a delivery person. Oh no. Well, I just threw all the breaking news. Let's read one. Hopefully these weren't supposed to be in any kind of an order. Breaking news. No travel in or out of Dallas. Cattle stampede blocks freeways. Ruh-roh. No travel in or out of Atlanta. Cola and mint trucks collide near airport. Creates sticky travel situation. These are amazing. Let's pick another one. Breaking news. Yellow truck is fully unloaded and cannot move or be loaded this turn. That's not funny. Increased demand by 2. Major catalog holds a massive sale. This looks fun. I'm excited to try this. That's for sure. I don't know. These, it does come with like little, oh, these are the batteries. There's like batteries in a bag. For anybody that was curious, because I know you were. I know you were. Wish I had a board game table, but I homeschool, have 6 kids, and it's hard to get table space. Yeah. Our dining table is a huge Mennonite made one, so not space for one. I can only imagine. We have a store here that's specifically like Amish made furniture, and like it is all solid, like solid wood, huge, like beautiful pieces. So yeah, I imagine that takes up lots of space. Lots of space. See, here's a pet peeve. It didn't give me any freaking baggies. None of these games have given me baggies. What am I, well, we all know I've got a ton. So one moment, I gotta get my baggies. I'm still here. I probably shouldn't complain when something doesn't give me baggies because of course I have 1 million baggies already from all the games that give you too many. I don't know if these are supposed to be in any kind of an order, but they are not. They are definitely not. All right. So I am probably just going to pack this one up and call it a night because Juno's just been hanging out upstairs all by herself. But it's been fun hanging out and chatting with everybody. We didn't have a video today because the game that we were supposed to do a preview on didn't get here in time. So that is that. So we'll probably be doing it at a later date. But it's for Beast, which is a hidden trader game, which we're very excited to play. And I'm pretty sure it's live on Kickstarter now. So if anybody is interested, you can go have a look-see daisies over at that. And I think our video on Saturday, another Kickstarter that got pushed. So we are probably, I know everybody's going to be really excited about this. I don't know if you knew, but fall starts tomorrow. The great season of autumn. So it feels like a good time to do another seasonal recommendation video. No? A totally serious, 100% serious recommendation video with reasoning that makes nothing but pure sense to everybody, including Jeff. So I think that's maybe what we'll do. We are pivoting from our original plan, and it is a pivot that I welcome because it is going to be fun. What child-size Halloween costume are you getting Jeff this year? That's a great question, actually. I should start looking. I still have all the other ones that he's already complained about, that they were too small. Whatever. I got them from an auction site for cheap. What do you expect of me, man? I do think that I might, hopefully, if we have time on our schedule, which we should, I think I am going to bring back the game night series, like Halloween, like planning a Halloween game night, which has food and music and movies, and then make the treats and pick the games and do all of that, because those used to be so fun and we haven't done one in forever, and I know Jeff misses them. So, oh, Jenna, what costumes did you get? Curious, very curious. I love those. The best treehouse one. Yeah, Jenna, I want to know what costumes you get. Did they match? Did you get the dogs matching costumes? Do the dogs have costumes? I'll just sit here brushing my table. I got dust on it from the board game, from punching it out. Jeff's going to be mad. Whoopsies. I love the game night ones too. Same. We haven't done one in so long, so it's just time, you know. It's freaking time. I'm staying here until Jenna tells me what her costumes are, so I'll just stay here and keep brushing my table. I want to come to Halloween games night. I am very excited for our next one. Another thing I need to decide, so you all know that I'm doing the solo series on BGG. Hello, Jazz, stopping by to say hi, and I'm about to leave. Good timing. So I do the solo series on BGG, and I need a good Halloween type of game for the October one. Does anybody have any suggestions? I am being Arwen from Lord of the Rings, and Francis is being Frodo. Jeff is going to lose his mind. Jeff is probably going to dress up with you guys, even though he's far, far away. Jeff's actually going to be in Kentucky for Halloween. He's leaving me all by myself on the most haunted night of the year in a house from the 1900s. Terrible. More mini skits. Final Girl. I just did Final Girl, so I can't do that one again. I need a good scary game that plays solo. I was thinking maybe Horrified. Dreadful Meadows. I could do that because I do have it. I have the prototype though. I don't know if it's changed at all. Are there any other ones? I feel like there's so many good like spooky games, and yet I can't think of any. But why? That are like that you could play solo. Besides this one. Our friends are having a Lord of the Rings party for their birthday. Ugh, so smart. Night Cage. I was thinking Night Cage could be a good one because I do have that. Did you guys know that there's a new expansion for Night Cage coming? And it looks super creepy. Super creepy. Anyways, I will take open suggestions for, can Night Cage... Yeah, Night Cage can be played solo. Cthulhu Death May Die was one that I was considering because I do have Season 1 and Season 2. I was also thinking Haunted Mansion, but it's a little bit difficult with the app. I don't think I want to deal with the app in one of those videos because there's already too much to think about. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, feel free to hop in the Discord and then you can let me know. The one that will be coming out in September, I don't know what date it's coming out, but it is on Planet Unknown. And the skit at the beginning, let me tell you, I'm going to give you a sneak peek. Oh, can I get over there? 1 second. I'm still here. Hold, please. I'll be right back. I just wanted to show you. Okay, in the Planet Unknown video that I'm doing, you're going to see this in the opening scene skit. And I'm really happy with it. And it might be a recurring character. Who knows? Who knows? Have you seen the new game called The Presence? Yes. I think I saw that at... Where were we? Gen Con? Where were we together? Gen Con? And I before we went to Gen Con, I can't remember. I think I put it in my most anticipated Kickstarters that were coming up. So good. Saw it on the Essen list. Looks creepy. So creepy. Yeah. So if anybody wants to see the alien version of me, I'll share the video when it goes live on BGG, but really I pick games based on how well I can plan the intro. And do I have a hat that goes with it? The answer is probably yes. Okay. Anyways, now I'm just blathering. I'm going to go upstairs to see Juno, wait for Jeffy to come home. But thanks for hanging out, everyone. Hope you all have a great Thursday. We'll see you on Saturday with our video, and I don't know what we're doing on Sunday, but most likely we'll be streaming on maybe here, maybe Twitch, wherever we feel like it. Who knows? But yeah, that's everything for today. So thanks for hanging out, and I will